Okay, uncle, is that what I'm supposed to say now? I give in, or give up, or take the next step. The lessons that have come to me in the last couple weeks are huge through the Inner Wisdom Project. Number one, perfection is not the goal. It's about just doing and moving forward. And I'm hearing that loudly and clearly, and I'm listening. And there's been days where there's been no videos, and I made an apology for that to myself, for putting too much pressure. 365 days is a long day to do something every single day when it's new and there's a learning curve and there's some challenges with technology and life happens. So I've given myself permission to not be perfect. That's a big step, giving myself permission to not be perfect. I've heard you loudly and clearly say to me, where are you? Where are you in these interviews? Where are you in this process? What is your story and where are you at? I really believe that these stories are not mine. It is called Inner Wisdom for a reason. It is about the people who are being interviewed, and I don't want to be part of that. But I really think the more I hear you, that you need to see some of the good, bad, and ugly of this process. So here I am sitting at my kitchen table, no makeup on. I've got a blemish there and no lipstick, and this is me. This is me. This is who I am. This is what I'm all about. I love connecting people. I love helping people see connections that they wouldn't see on their own. I love being surrounded by people. And so here I am, vulnerable, and not doing this live, but recording, and going to do it in one take, promise. I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to share this. I promise. Okay, so said it out loud. This is one take. This is not edited. This is just me saying, here I am. The Inner Wisdom Project is a passion project. It started in my imagination. It started because I'm soon going to be 50. It started because I want to give back to the world. It started because I really and honestly believe that International Women's Day shouldn't be one day. I really and honestly believe that we don't share our stories near enough. I really and honestly believe that everyone has a story, and it's a story worth telling. And so I want to share them. I want to share with you the lessons I have learned. You can't even imagine. You get a snippet of a conversation, just a little piece. I get a whole conversation with these people. I'm editing for you and taking out some of the extras. But I listen to every word. The one thing I think I've done really well is to be present in the conversation, to be present in listening, to be present and pay attention to what is being said to me, to ask questions based on what someone has shared. It's really interesting. I get a backstory of people and somebody says, oh, you should talk to Jane. Jane is awesome because, and they tell me this amazing story. And when I meet Jane, I don't talk about her story. I let her tell me her story. And I go where Jane wants to take me. And sometimes the story that you know of Jane and the reason you think she's awesome is not the story she wants to talk about today. And that's okay. And I learn so much. This week, I've done 5 interviews, 3 yesterday, and my head spins when I come out of these interviews. I'm so excited, and I really want to just tell somebody about them. So maybe I will. I'm not quite sure how that'll look or how it'll come across or what's going to come next. But some days I come out of there and I go, oh my gosh, wow. I just met this most amazing woman. And some days I come out of there, the interview, and I'm teary because somebody has trusted me to tell their story for them. Somebody has trusted me with their heartfelt secrets, and not necessarily secrets of the world, but just their inner thoughts, their true emotions, their raw feelings. And some days I come out of an interview and I just sit in gratitude quietly for a minute or 2 or 10 and reflect on the privilege that is my life, on the gifts that I have been given. It's a reminder for me. It's a reminder for me that I live a privileged life. It's a reminder for me that this project is a passion project that I'm so thrilled to be delivering. It's a reminder for me that this world is not big, that we are connected, that we are an amazing resource for each other, and that all we have to do is start asking other people and they'll help us. I'm not very good at asking for help, and I don't feel like I'm asking for help in this project. I feel like I'm asking you to share, and that may be healing for you. It may be healing for someone else. It may be healing for someone we will never know about. The thank you messages that I get from the people who have shared their stories, the amazement messages that I get, you don't get to see all of those. But my goodness, they're touching my heart. My goodness, they're changing who I am. I am not the same person I was when I started this project. I have a new appreciation for life. I have a new appreciation for my place of privilege. I have a really amazing outlook on how small this world is and how connected we are. I thought I knew. I thought I had understanding. Every day that understanding changes. So today, I heard you. I'm giving in. Here I am. Here I am sharing who I am, and there'll be more. It might be every day. It might be every second day. It might be once a month. I don't know. I don't know what this piece of the project looks like. I do know that I love this. I do know that this is where I'm supposed to be. I do know that I get so excited and so thrilled as I surround myself with amazing women. And I do know that everyone has a story and a story worth sharing. And I'm so thankful to the women who have come to date, 105 published and more to come, that I appreciate you sharing your story with me and allowing me to share it through the Inner Wisdom Project. I can tell you there's some exciting things in the works. There will be a women's summit happening, save the date, March 26th, 7th, and 8th in 2020. There's some significance around that date. It'll come out. We'll share those stories as it gets closer to the time. There is, I'll have completed the 365. I don't want it to be on International Women's Day because that's a day that deserves its own recognition. And there's lots of things that happen in honor of that day. This is about women. It's about their stories. It's about women empowering women. And that's what it is. It's a declaration that we are going to empower each other. We are going to lift each other up. And the words that you have shared with me create that declaration. And I can't wait to share more with you. So stay tuned. Hang on. One take. That's it. Here I am. Welcome to the Inner Wisdom Project. I hope you'll share with your friends and family. And I hope you'll join me and share your story too.